And of course Essex, along with the rest of East Anglia, South East England, is in desperate need of some rain. Well, it does look like there's some wet weather around this week. Tuesday and into Wednesday we'll see one band of cloud and rain sweeping southwards across the United Kingdom. Another change is we'll also see a spell of windy weather. But for today, we're back to square one. We've got high pressure centred across the United Kingdom. It is these weather fronts that are sitting out in the Atlantic. That's what will bring the rain Tuesday, overnight and in towards Wednesday. And then we'll start to see that strong northerly wind setting in. For this afternoon, however, we've got quite a lot of cloud around. Still a little bit of mist and fog hanging around for southern counties of England. But I think that should lift, and we're looking at some breaks. And the clouds still quite cloudy across Saffron Walden, I think. However, any brightness fairly limited here. But we should start to see some brighter weather through counties of North East England, eastern Scotland. Western Scotland is much greyer. Here we've got some thicker cloud, maybe a spot or two of drizzle around. And I'm also hopeful the clouds should start to break up a touch down towards the southeast of Northern Ireland. Some brighter weather here through the afternoon, along with South Wales. Not as cold for England and Wales as it has been. You'll notice that top temperature in Cardiff and also Plymouth of around 7 degrees Celsius. So I think Cornwall, a break or two in the cloud, but it looks like Devon should see some good spells of sunshine through the rest of daylight hours. But overnight tonight, the cloud comes and goes. I think southern counties at risk of perhaps keeping the breaks a little bit longer. So for rural areas, we could see temperatures fairly close to freezing. But for most of our towns and cities, temperatures overnight tonight should hold up above freezing at, say, 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. And it's certainly much milder across the northern and the western Isles, because here we keep the thicker cloud and also some wet weather. And it does look like those weather fronts are creeping ever closer to northwest Scotland throughout Monday. You can see they're just nudging their way in, but for the bulk of the United Kingdom it is still that high pressure that's dominating. It's like changing the wind direction, because the westerly winds pick up on Monday, dragging back with it more cloud. So we're looking at the best of any breaks in the clouds for eastern areas, northeast England and also eastern Scotland. And later on in the day, some more persistent rain moving in towards the Highlands. But it's not really until Tuesday where we see that significant rain. You can see how we've got this weather front here. It starts to move its way across western Scotland overnight on Monday, and it's Tuesday, as I said, that's when we start to see that wet weather arriving. We could see an inch or more of rain possibly across the northwest Highlands and also parts of Argyll. England and Wales start off dry, maybe with a bit of brightness, but eventually the cloud thickens up, that rain band sinks its way south. Notice the temperatures around average, say at 9 or 10 degrees Celsius. A big change happening overnight on Tuesday and into Wednesday. We see this area of low pressure moving through the North Sea. It takes with it its band of cloud and its rain, and then we see the winds picking up. It is going to be quite windy across northern Scotland, some gale force winds, potentially severe gale force winds for northeast Scotland. And the winds are coming down from the north, so dragging with them some cold air. And that cold air could have a few wintry showers mixed in with it across northern Scotland and possibly running down North Sea coastal areas of England as well. Perhaps a wintry shower across the North York moors. But elsewhere, despite a chillier feel to things on Wednesday, it does look like there should be some sunshine around. And some sunshine for western and central areas on Thursday. The wind slowly easing off in the west, but we still keep that strong wind running down North Sea coastal areas, and temperatures dropping back to around 6 or 7 degrees. We're back to square one with high pressure on Friday. That's it for now. Back to Charlotte.